I had to switch this real quick. All right, we're live.
Riz God. You know what game I have on to start off with? High point to start the game. Back to the warning track. Walls 390, hit it 388. Buzzkill.
We probably should have synced up what games we're watching. I was watching Campbell Liberty, but I just threw on this. Our boys over at High Point looking good.
I know. High Point Wake.
Are they playing this at the minor league stadium or their home field?
High Point's home field.
Let's go. All right, I'm going to tweet out this link real quick.
Our link?
All right, let's get the chat pulled up. Number 1, Avery.
We're back.
Avery, what's the lock of the day here? Come on, talk to us while everybody's joining in.
We're back, Avery. I kind of like. Look, dude, the Big South show has up Cale Chatham.
Is the redneck Ichiro playing today?
Yeah, I think he's hitting cleanup for him.
Oh boy, people are gonna love that.
Oh brother. Oh yeah, do we want to wait? Yeah. I've got the college.
Bring Jason on.
I've got the college baseball Morgan Wallen in the hole on deck.
We're gonna bring him on. We're gonna shoot it up with him a little bit, and then once we get some more people in, we'll go ahead and let's just bring him in right now. Jason, what's up, dude?
What's going on?
Man, you're almost too big time for us now.
No, don't say nothing like that now. You'll jinx it for me. Don't say that.
That's true. That's true. Well, you're doing good work. We're gonna introduce you in just 1 second.
Sounds good.
I gotta fix this this layout. Let me go ahead and stop sharing my screen there. Boom. Welcome to Club Bromaha, dude.
Go Seahawks.
How about them Hawks?
How about them Hawks?
We get the Morgan Wallen of college baseball the day after they bring their brooms out in Sweep City, the Wolfpack, baby.
Give it to them at home and away.
Yo, who was the kid that made that catch in left field?
So he's Brock Wills, really good kid. He's a sophomore this year, but draft eligible sophomore. He
Shout
was
out
hurt.
to all the scouts watching.
He was hurt for the first half of the year. He had a broken hamate, and came back. I don't know, 3 or so weeks ago, and he's been playing really well. So that's good. But yeah, no, that was a good catch. I thought he was gonna miss it. He jumped too early.
He like almost double jumped. You know what I'm saying? Like a Mario double jump.
Thing. I saw him like jump, and then it was like he turned on the after boost and just like jumped up that second little bit.
Boing.
Yeah, no, that was awesome. That was cool. And honestly, if he doesn't catch that, we don't win that game. I don't think.
I know. It was a big moment too.
So that was awesome. But
you know what was crazy? And I mean, I know this is a live show, but I was watching SportsCenter this morning. I hardly ever watch SportsCenter anymore, but they had that play at number 6. And there were some like soccer plays and hockey plays that just sucked that were ahead of it. It should have easily been number 1.
It's mid-major baseball right there. Why would you give it to a mid-major when you got a pro hockey player that might, throw it in the top corner? He's just it's supposed to be better.
Right. Yeah.
Never going to give it to the Seahawks. We got to work for everything out here.
You got to scratch and claw for everything.
Do you remember growing up? Like I remember like we'd have to be on the bus by like 8:00, and I'd like be sitting there eating cereal before going to elementary school and catching the last like 2 minutes of top 10 plays. They came on right after Saved by the Bell, and like I did not miss a top 10.
Never.
And now no one cares. Like it's not even it's a big deal, but like they ruined it.
It worked out perfectly for me when I was growing up, especially in high school, because they would run it every hour. And it worked out that right before I had to leave, I could leave right at 7:00 to make it to class on time.
Yeah.
And top 10 finishes at like 6:58.
Yep.
So I'd watch top 10 and then I'd roll right out to school. It was perfect.
It was cash, man. Dude, so Jason, I think I told you a little bit when we talked earlier today. Think Manning cast, yet not wildly, just a tad bit more unprofessional with a couple more different conversation topics than the boys on Monday Night Football. We do like to go through the cast and crew of games on the midweek slate. Like the boys in purple up at High Point just hit a 2-run Jimmy against Wake Forest, looking for a top 10 ACC upset.
I might have to get these games on while we're talking about it.
It's just
I know, man.
Have in the rear view, but we're gonna do a whole lot of music talk as well today. For
Okay.
sure.
Yep.
Well, I'm up
Dude,
for
so-
anything.
Good.
You know that.
You're also you're a JUCO bandit. I see.
Yes, I am. 2 years
Love
in
that.
junior college will change a lot for you. That's for sure.
You'll get real good at music, not going to class there in junior college.
There wasn't much class in junior college, especially after COVID. Whoo, that
I know.
online junior college, it gets pretty easy.
Yep.
But yeah, no, that was a good time for me. I had to really find myself as a baseball player again. My freshman year really wore baseball out for me. And it took going to that junior college for me to really find that I loved it again and re-sparked it. So that was awesome.
You started your career at NC State?
At Elon.
Or Elon. I knew it was somewhere in North Carolina. Elon.
Yep.
Phoenix.
And it was fine. It wasn't a good fit for me.
Yeah.
Which happens a lot nowadays, actually. Because a lot of, especially during COVID time, there was not very much like where kids could go visit campuses and whatnot. And so you see a lot of the transfer portal stuff going on, which didn't happen. There was no transfer portal when I was my freshman year. So that, and the funny part about that, which I'm kind of glad that I did what I did. I wouldn't change a thing about it, but I committed to that junior college a week before the transfer portal became a thing.
Wait, really?
So I commit and signed to Pitt, and then they're like, okay, yeah, so we're going to do this thing called a transfer portal where you can go to any school you want and not have to sit out. And I was like, dang.
Yep.
Your timing in your music career was off to a little bit of a better start than maybe the portal action.
You got that right.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and introduce you, man. This is I know Jack already did you already met Jack, talked to him. You're going to release it as a podcast, right, Jack, later this week?
Yeah, we'll do it next Monday before we get the boys.
Yeah, but anyway, so Club Bromaha, we do this live because there's no better way to do it because we get the chat involved. The chat is super participatory, and we're just gonna bring on guests today. Our first guest, Jason Artt, right? Am I pronouncing that right?
Yes, sir. You got that right.
Yeah, and so a lot of people don't know about this because I mean I'm a college baseball nut and I had no idea about it until last week when the UNCW official account tweeted it out. But you are quite the country singer, quite the rock star, the next Morgan Wallen, as they say. And you're doing
I don't know who says that other than you, but
I
think Jack said it. Maybe I don't know, who is your favorite country artist right now?
I'd say my favorite current is Parker McCollum.
Okay.
But of all time, I mean, you have to go with the King.
Right. No question. Selling out stadiums. 68,000 in the Astrodome.
And he'd still do it. He could still sell them out today if he wanted to.
Easily. But yeah, man, you're balancing not only a Division I college baseball season, you got classes. Did you guys take your final exams this past week?
So they're this week. I have a presentation tomorrow for one of my business classes, and then I have an exam that I have to do online by Friday, and then I'll be done.
Love that. So you're balancing school, and then your music career is absolutely taken off. You're releasing a new song. I guess, is it a song or an album? I'm not good with music.
New single called "Like a Small Town" on May 24th.
May 24th, and when you release it, you got to talk to us like we're 5 years old here. All right, we're baseball guys through and through. Is it going to be available like Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, like everything? Is that how it works?
It'll be out everywhere, every streaming platform you could think of, and then some. I think it's 47 platforms or anything. So you can find it pretty much anywhere. And it'll be out on midnight, May 24th, and anybody can listen to it, stream it. And for right now, you can share it, you can pre-save it. And that does wonders for myself and for my crew and all of that.
So what are you going to do when May 24th rolls along and you're at the CAA conference tournament, and during BP you hear your song? What are you going to do? Because I know somebody in the CAA that has quite the pull. He broadcasts some games, and I'm sure he can walk over to the booth right next door and hit up the DJ and say, "Hey, play this song, kid."
Well, it doesn't hurt that the CAA tournament's at UNC Wilmington this year.
Yep.
So whenever we're hitting BP, I'm pretty sure we'll have our own playlist on anyways, and you can almost guarantee that it's probably going to play that day. But what would make it even sweeter is if we happen to win the conference championship on that day and you get to hear it after. That would be cool.
Big old party afterwards. That would be the dream. So, yeah, I mean, we're going to promote the hell out of it, man. It's really cool stuff. Like, I think I had a tweet from 2021 where I was like, are there any like famous people or anybody that like keeps up with college baseball or any players that are like talented in other ways? And there weren't a lot of answers because college baseball players mostly just focus on trying to get to the next level or trying to get the hell out of college baseball. Like it's one or the other. Like, you're either trying to play professionally or you're trying to get out. So it was just really cool when this came across the timeline. And yeah, we're gonna help promote that thing, and hopefully we'll be able to attend your concerts one day.
Yeah,
so
that'd be awesome.
Yeah, so we're gonna hit you with some rapid fire questions, okay? Jack, I hope you have a couple short, quick hitters. All right.
Ready for it.
And we're just gonna go back and forth. It can be a 1-word answer. It can be a 10-word answer. It doesn't matter. So starting off, I gotta think of some questions now. What's your favorite instrument?
My favorite instrument?
Yeah.
That I play or in the band?
Just any instrument.
Lead guitar, by far. Electric guitar is my favorite thing to listen to, watch, anything. Doesn't matter.
My question, I already know the answer, but I'm trying to see if the chat will, or the dugout as we like to call them, will fire me up a little bit. Hey, Jason, why don't you tell the people your first concert you ever went to?
First concert was Taylor Swift and Rascal Flatts in Raleigh. I was about 6 or 7 years old. I had to leave 4 songs early because my brother was ready to go to bed. And Life is Highway came on, and it about melted my face off. It was the best
Love that.
of my childhood.
Incredible. How much money are you going to make from this song?
Before or after taxes?
Ain't no telling, honestly.
All right.
Question. Welcome to Club Bromaha. We're just trying to figure out what we should make our cover for Club Bromaha.
Hey, will you write a song called Club Bromaha?
I could figure something out.
Yeah, just talk about the boys in the locker room doing, 6 a.m. workouts. I don't know, something like that.
We did. Hey, all kidding aside, Jason, when we the last podcast we were doing, we were joking about how like all the 11.7 podcast pencil talk to, like we just jump into it. Like there's no like, well 11.7's we've got obviously home field, shout out to home field apparel. But we got no intro music. Whatever the next, I think we're gonna tailgate your career, and whatever songs you're producing, we're just gonna make it our intro songs. Unless
there you go
for the boys. We'll play. You can make it like a Dr. Seuss rhyme, and we'll make it like the intro.
What day is May 24th? Is that a?
Well, I will tell you this: the song that I have that's already out, the back like minute of it is just straight country rock instrumental.
We'll just sample that. We'll just put that in the beginning. It's easy.
There you go. That's all it is, and it just leads you right into it.
We can also do a karaoke night or a karaoke segment where Jack and I will sing your songs live on air. It'd be fun.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Probably sing it better than you, to be honest.
You could. It's very possible.
I've got people daily that ask if I smoke a pack of cigarettes today. I will not be singing shit.
You'll be fine.
Not with this grovelly voice.
So May 24th is a Friday. So it drops midnight going into May 24th. That is perfect because what we'll do is, with your permission, of course, but we'll make our intro song for the podcast your song, and then afterwards we'll talk about it. We'll promote it that way. And that way all the listeners and followers will be able to see and check it out. So it's a free sponsorship or advertising. That's easy. Done. So that should lead you to at least like 50, maybe 75 new listens, new Spotify downloads.
Every listen is awesome,
Heck yeah.
It takes one to get to the next.
That's right.
Ooh, that's a good line.
Connor got favorite Carolinas away game road trip. Wow. All right, so it's going to come down to the extracurriculars, right? And it's going to come down to how do we get fed after the game? You know,
100%.
Coming back home after a win or a loss, you know, that meal is what really changes it. And I'm going to be honest, on the way back home from state last night, we had the most hockey puck cheeseburger I think I've ever had in my life. But
Terrible.
they picked it up with some freaking awesome banana pudding. You know, that just put the freaking cherry on top. I think the best meal we've had after a game so far this year might have been when we played Wake at the Durham Bowl Stadium.
It's pretty good.
The only thing that sucked is they put us in because Duke used to play there all the time. They still have a locker room in there. They put us in the Duke locker room, no AC.
No
It was
AC.
like 80. It was like 95 degrees in there.
That's
People
brutal.
dripping sweat off their nose into the food. It was unreal.
At the new
Brutal.
Durham Bowl Stadium.
Yep.
Like the new one.
Yep.
That's a tough look.
That one was good. Campbell last year, they had a pizza place out there, and they had some buffalo chicken pizza that was to die for. That one was really good.
And
He's getting spoiled. Little buffalo chicken pizza.
That's what I'm saying. They do us pretty good. You know, the meals around here are pretty good. Meal money's always great. You know.
What's your favorite spot in Wilmington?
Favorite spot for?
Food.
I'm a huge Mexican food guy.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Now
you're talking my language.
All day. So if I'm looking for an ACP, I'm going to El Cerro. I'm getting an ACP. They know when I walk in that they're bringing extra salsa. They already know it. They sit me
You're gonna
down.
have to run that by. What is an ACP?
Oh, you don't know?
I don't know what an ACP is.
It's rice with chicken on top and a crap load of cheese all over the top of it.
Oh,
okay.
I'm talking like you go home and you don't want to move for a while.
I like
ACP.
that.
Wait, what does that stand for? I need to know.
Arroz con pollo, and con means with, and pollo is chicken. So I'm assuming arroz means rice, and that.
There you go. Arroz
Chicken
con
and
pollo.
rice.
Yeah.
Look at us. We're breaking down Spanish.
Two
Jason,
languages in one show. How about that?
One pod. Jason, you have Texas roots. You're a Parker McCollum guy. You're a Mexican Feud fan and the King. Like, do you have Texas roots?
I wish I had Texas roots. No, I've got my entire family's actually from Iowa.
Okay.
So myself, my brother, and my cousins on my dad's side are the only, I'm going to say, generation that has been in North Carolina.
Okay.
Outside of that, my dad and his parents. So my dad, my grandparents, and that whole side of the family has always been in Iowa. My mom's side of the family still lives there. So don't tell Coach Hood, but we're kind of big Iowa Hawkeye fans. Hawks of a different nature.
Yeah, it's okay. They all flock.
And we hate Iowa State.
Okay.
Iowa football is always a letdown. Always a letdown. The first 6 weeks, they win every game, and you're like, this is the year. And then they go 1-5 for the rest of the season, and you're just –
they score 30 points the last 6 games, and you're just like, golly, same thing every year.
30 points is generous.
Yeah, that's true.
Deacon Hill couldn't hit a receiver with his eyes closed this year.
So bad, dude.
And somehow they made it to the freaking championship game for the Big Ten, and that was just – I didn't even want to watch. I knew what was coming.
Yeah, I know you can't talk gambling, but just I want to get this out there. It was always so tempting when the Iowa spread over-unders were like 22.5 total points for the game. And it was like, dude, that's not a lot of points. And it ended up like 12-10. You're like,
flying
of course.
12-10 is even more like 12-3.
Yeah, 12-3, 12-2 even. Iowa gets the safety.
I don't remember seeing a touchdown. If you saw a touchdown, I mean, that meant that your season was going upwards.
Yeah. So your brother Brian, I can't believe it took us 15 minutes to get to this point, but your brother Brian plays on the team still, right?
Yep.
And so growing up, who was kind of the alpha between you two?
Come on.
Look at it, big bro.
He's the younger brother. Always has been, always will be. And that just kind of comes with it the way it is. But he's learned a lot. I've pushed him a lot, which is good. And he's having a hell of a year. Mm-hmm. He's had a hell of a career down here. And it's looking pretty good for him so far. We're hoping that he can kind of stay on track and get there. But
who's got more juice? Who's got more juice?
If you guys had a home run derby tomorrow, who wins it?
See, are we hitting BP or are we hitting live?
No, BP for sure. BP fastballs.
I'm winning, guaranteed.
Okay, that's what
I can hit a BP fastball as far as anybody you could guess.
I love that. Hey, I'm right there with you, dude.
But then the game comes in the swing, you got to shorten it up a little bit. You're just working for contact. But in BP, you're letting it fly.
Does the ball fly quite a bit at Wilmington? I never played there, but it feels like it plays big a lot.
So the field itself is actually really huge. It's 340 to the corners and 380 to center. But it really depends on the day. Being at the beach, it's always windy.
Yeah.
And it really just depends on which way the wind's blowing. If the wind's got anything going towards the fence, you could pop a ball up to shortstop and it's going to go out.
It's got like that Coastal Carolina effect. Ball goes up, it's out.
Except at Coastal, somehow it always flies out.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've never seen the wind come in at Coastal. But Wilmington will have a tendency, I'm going to say, at least half the time to be blowing in. And when it is, you're not going to see a home run.
Right.
The only time I've ever seen a home run with the wind blowing in was last year. We were playing Wake at home. Probably 15, 20-mile-an-hour winds in, and Brock Wilkin hit one about 145 miles an hour to left field.
What's a freaking stud. He's a friend of the podcast, too. He's a big 11.7 supporter. How impressive is Tanner Thatch?
Tanner Thatch is a model human being. When it comes down to being a great person and a great baseball player, he is the perfect example of all of that. There's no better way to explain it. I mean, that guy is true to his faith at all times, the nicest guy you'll ever meet, works hard, and then goes out and mashes baseballs.
Mashes baseball. Was he have 21 or 22 homers this year?
21 right now, which is a school record, tied. Yeah. He's got to get one more.
Oh, he'll get plenty more.
He's got to get one more. You can't ever say he'll get them because, you never know what happens with college baseball. So I'm hoping he gets there. I still put my home run card on him every time he comes up.
Oh, yeah. Jack and I do it all the time on Club Bromaha, throwing cards.
He's due, right? He's due for one soon.
Yeah, 100%. Avery in the chat, he wants to know how much you bench press.
Well, today was chest day.
Okay.
I didn't max out today, but the last time I max benched, it was 335.
Jesus God, I couldn't squat that.
I couldn't deadlift that. I couldn't squat that. Man, dude. That's awesome for country music though, right? Like you go in immediately looking around being like, hey, I can out bench press you. Jason Aldean, out bench press you. Like you walk into a room and just be like, yeah, I lift more than all these guys.
Or even more recent, you're Riley Green. I mean, that guy's freaking jacked.
Has anybody ever seen him and Evan Longoria in the same room? Are we convinced they're not the same person?
Who, Riley?
Have you ever seen a picture of Riley Green and Evan Longoria? They have the same face.
Do they really?
They do. I would have never thought that, but now
same face. I saw Riley Green in 2017 in Charleston at Charleston Music Farm in front of like 500 people, really close, intimate. And the whole time, after a few alcoholic beverages, I was like, dude, that is just straight up Evan Longoria singing right now.
I can see that actually now that I think about it. Yeah.
I just looked up a picture. If you got to cut the hair though. The hair is the big difference there.
Yeah.
Evan Longoria is bald now.
I was gonna say he's got a brutal mohawk still.
Yeah. Dude, High Point's up 3-0 right now against Wake.
I got the game on. They just put another one up.
Did you guys play High Point this year?
We didn't. We haven't played at High Point since I've been here.
Yeah, that's kind of far though. Like you're driving a long ways.
It's pretty much the same as Elon. It's like 3.5, I think.
Yeah.
But I mean, we went to A&T. Man, I'll tell you what, that field is tough to play on.
Dude, yeah. Old historic field. Oh yeah.
It's brutal.
Dude, what's your favorite field you ever played on?
I mean, it's hard to turn down your minor league fields, but let's let's stay in the college baseball world and kind of pick college fields. It is hard to beat the East Carolina
The jungle.
atmosphere.
That's
on
my
top of
favorite too.
The
Yep.
surface itself is awesome, but the atmosphere is awesome. And I can't say that there's anything better than that because I was one of them for 2 years.
Yeah. 100%.
I was out there cheering them on just as much as they do now. So I kind of know where they're coming from. And every time we go back, I mean, it's awesome. Last year we got to go in there and beat them, which was cool.
Because you went to Pitt Community College, which is like right there in Greenville, right? Because it's Pitt
Right
County.
there. I could have walked to that baseball stadium.
The jungle is nuts, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. And the guy, funny story, the guy who created the jungle is a Pitt super fan.
Really?
No, his name's Carlos. He's a Pitt super fan, and he was like one of the main guys that helped create it. So it's funny that to see him now is when he was out there cheering on against us, he was kind of torn because one of my Pitt teammates plays with us too at Wilmington, and so he wasn't sure who to root for. But
have there been any Pitt Community College or junior? Is it Pitt Community College, Pitt College, Pitt Community? What is it?
Pitt Community, yeah.
Yeah. Has anybody played there and then played in the MLB?
There was a guy, I want to say Lonnie something.
I'm looking it up right now as we speak.
He was an all-star. I know that.
Like an MLB all-star?
Yeah.
Lonnie Chisenhall?
Chisenhall, yep.
Lonnie Chisenhall. Yep. Him. So there's only been 3. Lonnie Chisenhall was the best by far. A guy named Freddie Bynum from 2005 2008, and then Jeff Farrell, 2015 to 17. He was in the big leagues. But yeah, Lonnie Chisenhall is like really the only one that played more than like 100 games.
Yeah, Lonnie's the one that I heard about while I was there, and they used to talk about. I mean, this was back in the Juice Bats era, but they used to talk about anytime he touched the ball, it just never ended. It never landed.
Wow, dude, High Point just hit a 2-run jack, 5-0 bottom 2.
Speaking of never landed,
you must be ahead of me because I didn't get to see it yet.
Oh shoot!
Well, good. Wait for the ball not to land.
Lefty, go out and catch it.
Dude, that kid that just hit it too, Jason. We interviewed him about a month ago. His name is Cale Chatham. He's a LaGrange D3 bandit. He pitches and he hits. And I think that the question is going to be ushered in. Is Wake back out? Wake was cold, hot, cold. Are they on the way back out? Like, what?
I hope not, because if they are, that hurts our RPI.
Yeah. That's a good point.
Right.
Yeah, that Wake win. Dude, no, I mean, Wake is just way too talented. They do this shit every midweek where they'll throw freshmen out there who haven't pitched yet, and then they'll decide if they want to take the game seriously or not.
Yeah, that's how it was with us. They started some sloppy kid that had never barely ever started. And then we go up on them, and then they bring in their dudes. They got Roland over there sniffing his shirt sleeves and all that stuff. And we're like, man, you guys, it's a little late. We don't even have to score again. Like, we're up 5. We don't now you're bringing them in. Yeah,
but when it comes to like a regional or super regional, like they're going to be electric. Man, they got 5 big leaguers on that team right now.
You see this kid's leg kick here?
I missed it. Hold on. I'm about to watch it. Dude, if anybody in the chat wants to ask questions, we'll definitely rattle them off here in just a second. We got to see High Point Panthers, man. 5-0. All right, let's see. Oh my God, that is a huge leg kick.
And he already went deep.
Yeah, he hit one in the first.
This is like Manny Ramirez up there.
Dude, that's heavy. That's Karate Kid, dude. That's sit on it, hang on it, let it eat.
He's letting you know.
Dude. I could never leg kick. Are you guys leg kick guys?
I was a leg kick guy. Yeah.
I'm not a leg kick guy.
Dude, when you're a fat lefty, like that's pretty much the only like category you'll like get into. They feed you that stuff. They're like, hey, you need a leg kick. So yeah, it was fun.
High Point going 11-4 in the Big South. Is this their year?
Well, I'll tell you this. I think me and Jack were kind of their good luck charm. We came and like talked to the team and interviewed players and did the whole tour. Met the coach, and they've been like, I think 13-3 since then. Run with some teams.
They're 13-2 since we've seen them. They won 22-5 the day we went and saw them.
Yeah, we were kind of getting a good luck charm.
Well, they struggled the last couple years.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're looking pretty good so far.
Have you ever been to their campus? High Point's campus is beautiful. It
Last
feels like
time I
you're
was
walking around
there,
with millionaires.
yeah, the last time I was there was sophomore year of high school. And it was really nice then. I'm sure it's even nicer now.
Yeah. They built like a $10 million basketball arena. It's nuts.
Ben, have you ever
Kendrick
been-
Langford says thoughts on Mississippi State to host this year. I don't think he can answer that, Kendrick.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about that one, but
Yeah.
um,
Where would you like to play a regional this year? Let's just say all the chips fall forward, you guys make it to a regional. Is there a place other than East Carolina where
you took it right out away from
yeah,
right
other
from
than East Carolina where you'd like to go and like experience the atmosphere or play at a certain field or whatever?
I don't want to play in a regional at Carolina.
Yeah.
I've never been a big fan of that place because I feel like it's so top heavy.
Like
top heavy
everybody's up here, and there's
right.
nothing
It's not spread
like
out
around.
There's no berm or outfield seating. I see what you're saying there. Yeah.
To where everything's behind you almost, and you don't get to see anything. I would say Coastal was cool, but
for the record, I picked you guys to win that regional last year. You let me down big time.
Well, we got smacked. Well, I will say we were up 2-0 in the second inning against Duke, and we all looked at each other and we said, "We're winning this thing." And then Mets hit 3 home runs and had 8 RBIs, and that was kind of it.
On one leg, dude. It was so
he'd hit it and then just walk, and we're all just like, "How is this dude with one ACL?"
Bro,
it was nuts, dude. But I talked to your coaching staff at the CAA tournament in Charleston behind home plate. Like it was before one of your games started, and I think it was Coach Hood. One of the guys over there was like, "Yeah, this is the best team we've ever had. This is a super regional team." And I was bought in. I was telling everybody, like, this UNCW team, this is a super regional team. And I mean, it fell short, but I liked that at the time. I loved the regional that you guys were in. It was like Coastal, Duke, you guys, and who, Ryder or somebody?
Ryder. And
Ryder.
Ryder, I will say, had we gotten to face Ryder in the elimination game, we might have had a little bit of momentum going into Coastal, but man, when you get smacked by Duke and then it's like, okay, yeah, you're going to face the 1 seed.
Yeah. A pissed off
at home in an elimination game. Oh,
tough, bro.
It was a tough break. And we're sitting there watching the game, no hit in the 7th. And we're like, all right, I mean, let's go take it to these guys who are getting smoked. And then they put on 10 straight hits and score 8 runs. And
they do it like that. Just boom, 10 runs on you.
And then Sharky comes out and just whoops us. And I was like, well.
Yeah.
Favorite UNCW uniform combo? Well, we haven't done this yet, but I personally am a huge fan of it. I put it on for our media day because I wanted it. We have this navy top that we love to wear. It's got a bird head and a number. It fits like crap. My least favorite top of all of our combos. We got pinstripes this year, which are really cool, but I like the pinstripe pants on the navy top.
All right.
I think that's our best combo, and we've never done it.
Why not? You got to get a little say. No.
Don't ask me. I'm not a pitcher. I don't get to pick. But we also have camo hats. So you go pinstripe pants, navy top, camo hat. It's a good look.
That's strong.
And I'm a stirrups guy. I'm a stirrups guy. So I'm going with the tweeners with the stirrups too. I'm doing it all.
Dude, big.
The tweener with the stirrups is such a good look. It's such a good baseball look.
You just can't beat it. And you don't even get to see the arch. It's just the white socks with the stirrups down the side.
Yeah. Yep. The cut. I was a long, skinny, lanky guy. I had like chicken legs. I felt like I beat everyone to the punch, and everyone says that, but it was only because I weighed 150 pounds when I graduated high school. So I was tweener and stirrups because that's what my grandpa wore when I was little. So I was like, oh, that's sick. Like I'm all in on that. And then tweeners became cool. And now like that, I mean, like the Clemson cut pant look was just always the coolest. I think that's where the tweener really started.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of us weren't born with that body type
too, which was crazy that Clemson got the trademark for that.
I know. It is crazy. Also, Ben, it wasn't a good thing. It was built like a 2x4. Flat. I literally LMAO, dude. I had nothing to work with.
Other than you, who has the best swag on the team?
Ooh.
I mean, my brother's pretty swaggy. He gets it done, but you can't take it away from Brock Wills.
Brock Wills got some drip.
Brock Wills is pretty good with his drip, I'd say.
Jack Croom's got some good old guy swag.
He's no. He's grandpa. Grandpa swag doesn't play in college baseball. That's a pro ball thing.
Hey man,
Yeah.
I was a super senior. I feel his pain.
I'd have to go with Brock Wills. He's got some good looks out there. But we kind of take the no drip, straight punch
Right.
aspect to it. We're not really worried about being too flashy.
I like.
Do you guys still have the vest uniforms? I feel like I remember seeing a vest a while ago, but
We don't, because we switched from Adidas to Under Armour. Last year was our first year.
is that your roommate?
Yeah, that's a pitcher. Kyle, you want to come in here?
Who's
Yeah,
it?
get in here, Kyle.
Come here, Kyle. Pitcher Kyle Phelan, left-handed pitcher.
How are we?
What up, dude?
What's going
Where
on,
you
big
going?
guy?
Absolutely nothing. I just got home from Costco.
This is Bromaha.
Is it?
This is Bromaha.
This is sick.
Yeah,
bro.
dude. Welcome to the chat. Did you get a Costco hot dog? Isn't that what they're known for?
Oh, hey, when we were
We gotta tell him. We gotta tell him.
about Northeastern.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, so we had a hotel, and about 500 feet from the hotel there was a Costco, and we
Real
were,
money went crazy.
oh, it was. I mean,
Yeah,
it's the biggest bang for your buck,
100%.
without a doubt.
That's a dream right there.
You're
Where was
getting
that
the
at?
cheesiest pizza slices you could ever imagine, and $1.50 hot dogs.
Bro.
That was at Northeastern, so like
At
Boston
Northeastern.
Yeah,
area. Wow.
absolutely.
The Embassy Suites and
They
the
hooked you
Costco, the combo of America.
Dude, you guys got like a nice hotel next to a Costco like that? I feel like that's kind of
Yeah, it was
I'd
pretty
give the
nice.
Embassy Suites something. Yeah.
It was a little outdated, but it was still. I mean, I'd say it was nice.
top tier. Dude,
Dude, I love when like the home teams spoil the road teams with like a good hotel hookup, like right next to a Texas Roadhouse or like some nice food. But a Costco beats them all. I mean,
It
you can
does.
get whatever you want for cheap. It's the best.
The only thing they didn't have energy drinks at Costco. Don't ask me why. I couldn't figure that one out. We had to walk 15 minutes to get energy drinks.
No
Can't
energy
happen.
drinks. How's that happen?
I couldn't tell you. Unless somebody up there is really thirsty.
I figured you could buy like a crate of them there.
I feel like that would be a pretty like Boston thing to do, like to buy out like pallets worth of like energy drinks and just house them in the garage a little bit.
Yeah.
What's the go-to energy drink in that clubhouse? What are the boys sipping on?
I think anything and everything.
I mean,
Really?
no energy drinks or 4 energy drinks?
Either.
What's the difference?
Yeah, what's the difference?
All right, let's see. I preferably am a white monster guy.
Okay.
I love
Okay.
a white monster. That just tells me it's game time,
Yeah.
But we can go with a rainbow sherbet rain. We can get down with a dreamsicle.
What are you not touching? Like what's like a no-go? You ain't doing it.
I'm not
Red
a
Bull.
huge energy drink
Not a
guy.
chance.
Red
Not
Bull.
a chance I'm touching a Red Bull.
Red Bull's excommunicado.
You could give me
All right.
10 of those for free. I'm not drinking one of them.
All right, we're anti-Red Bull on the podcast now.
Yeah,
Perfect.
Red Bull take rocks point traffic.
I don't
Wait,
need
why?
one. I'm good.
But why? Does it just suck, or like do we hate
It
the brand?
sucks. It sucks.
I didn't know if I missed something. I'm like, I'm a grandpa. I'm like not hip to it. I didn't know if like Red Bull, like, I don't know. I'm gonna sell myself before I get canceled or some shit.
Well,
You know, like Red Bull, like went. I didn't know if Red Bull went like circa 2023 Bud Light for a little bit or something. You know what I mean?
Hey,
No,
Kyle,
just,
real quick, just to kind of change the subject, spell your first name for us.
CYLE.
Yeah,
Yeah.
why is it spelled like that?
I mean, hey, I guess since before birth, I've been named that. So
Since birth? Since birth?
since birth, before birth,
Before birth.
before birth.
They just let you know.
Yeah, they let me know that was my name when I was born.
All right, cool. Yeah, I was looking at you on the roster, and I was like, dude, there's 3 Kyles on here, but one of them's with a C. And I was like, oh, this is 100% him. Lefty pitcher. Dude, that's the most lefty pitcher thing I've ever heard. Kyle
Is
with
it
a
not?
C.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't get more lefty than that.
Lefty.
You came out left-handed.
Rain, hates Red Bull.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't beat that.
I love that.
Hey, Kyle with a C. What was the first concert you ever went to and the best concert you ever went to?
The first and only concert I've ever gone to is a Chase Rice concert.
You've
And
only
it
been to
was-
one concert?
It was, only one.
Except for mine.
Well,
I was
yeah.
you're
When we
living.
start, yeah. Well,
Chase Rice was last year.
Okay.
That was
Concert was
after a
fun,
game.
dude.
We
Yeah.
played Delaware. So Chase Rice was supposed to play on a Saturday night, and it rained. So our game got moved up. And Chase Rice moved his concert to a Sunday. And we swept Delaware that day. And all of us were like, screw it. We're going to this concert. And so we had like 25 of the guys out there. It was awesome.
That's big time.
No, it was huge.
Kyle, the people are saying that the reason why your name's not spelled with a K is because you save them all for the field, right?
I mean, hey, if you want to put it that way, I'm okay with that.
Or people are also saying that you're spelled with a C because you can't get any Ks. I don't know which one to believe.
No.
See, I
Okay,
feel like
first
everybody's-
one.
This is Wilmington,
Yeah.
We do what we do.
Right. Okay. Cool.
And we leave it up to you to decide what that is.
Kyle, are you going to support your boy Jason here once he takes off in the music industry?
Absolutely.
Cool.
I've been here. I'll stay here.
He gets to hear the songs before anybody else, so he kind of
Really
feedback.
big time. Do you know the lyrics to a song?
To a song or all of the songs?
Hey.
Matter?
Any?
Yeah, I don't think it matters. Yeah.
You know them all?
Yeah.
He's 3 for 3.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I like it.
It's
It's big time.
It's good.
I've told him that there's one coming in June
Uh-huh.
after this one,
Uh-huh.
and that's the one to look out for.
That is the one. Hey,
It's his favorite.
You're hearing it from me now. That is the one to look out for after Small Town.
So Small Town is like the appetizer to get us hooked on like the real meal.
Bingo.
Got it.
Love that.
Yeah,
that's
I would entourage this whole situation. I wanted to be friends with Ben because I think Ben's the big swinging needle of college baseball, and I just want to be his friend. And then in the show Entourage, which I hope has everyone seen Entourage in here?
That's probably one of my favorite shows
Yeah,
there
of
is.
All time. Right. So Kyle, dude, Jason's gonna be your Vince. So like, Ben's my Vince, man. I'm just hitching my trailer to the cool wagon. That's all.
So what, please tell me you're not Johnny Drama.
Dude, I sure hope not. Victory!
We're going to turn into an Entourage podcast. That's what we should honestly do. We'd get more numbers that way.
Yeah, you might.
Kyle, what's your favorite place to play college baseball? Any stadium?
All things included.
Like favorite place to show up and just play. Maybe you played there once. Maybe you played there a bunch.
I would either have to say State or Campbell.
Campbell?
Yes. And okay, and I'll explain why. Because as a pitcher, it's all about the mound. It's all about the bullpen. Because that's what you're really on.
Yeah.
And both times that I've been to State, last year I actually pitched at State. It was probably the best mound that I've pitched on, best bullpen. Where he's going. And then Campbell, same way. And Campbell doesn't get a lot of popularity, I guess, just because of the location and the area. I mean, I don't know, man. As far as atmosphere, I'd definitely say State. State's number one.
You want to know how I told him what my favorite one was?
Why?
It all depended on what the post-game food was.
Okay, State again. Because, oh my gosh.
No!
You didn't like that
No!
last
The
time?
cheeseburger?
Mac and cheese with potatoes and bacon.
Hockey puck. Double-decker hockey puck.
Don't listen to him.
I told him the banana pudding, though.
The banana pudding was fire as well.
I don't know.
Always.
The barbecue at South Alabama, though.
I didn't go to that.
Oh, that was awesome.
I didn't go.
I told him Durham Bowls. That food was really good. It
That
was
was
just
good.
really hot in there.
Yeah. It was, gosh, dude.
I told him that people were sweating off their nose into their food. No AC.
That barbecue was sus. It was pink.
Have you guys flown to any trips this year?
We flew to Northeastern. We flew to South Alabama. and we flew to.
I think that's it.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, because we didn't go to New York this year.
Nope.
And we're not flying to Delaware.
Nope. That sucks.
Cool.
How far of a bus ride is that?
Oh, too far. Too far.
Yeah.
Too much mafia.
Way too much
Way
mafia.
too much mafia.
Who's the narrator?
Trevor Marsh,
The good narrator.
the savior of last night's game at the Dish.
Dog.
Trevor Marsh is the narrator.
Who's
That's
the best
big
Moth
time.
player? Who's the best Moth member?
Ooh.
The best Moth member or the best Moth player?
Moth member. We'll go through the Rolodex.
Best Moth player is gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to say no, not Jack Kroom. No, he's too obvious.
He is way too obvious.
I'm gonna say the sleeper best Moth member, Luke Craig.
Really?
Yes,
I'm not mad at that.
lefty relief pitcher.
Yeah, dog.
Does he
Solid.
get like weird with it? Like super convincing? Like I don't know.
He'll get in your face. His dad was a Green Beret, so he lets you know.
Sounds about right.
Best cop?
Best cop. I mean, last night Tanner Thatch
Was he?
was on a roll.
What about all time though?
Ooh.
Because to me, the best cop was always just a cheater.
Well, you would think that, and then Tanner
I
Thatch
opened
goes
this-
on a run last night where he picks out 5 straight Moth members in 5 rounds, and that's it. The game's over.
I don't know, dude. From the games I've watched where Kroom, there was a specific game where Kroom was cop and the doctor, and he might as well have been playing with his eyes open. He knew everything. I'm so serious.
I don't
That's
know.
so
Carter's a pretty
frustrating.
good cop.
Yeah,
Carter's a pretty good cop.
Carter Holges. Yeah,
But no, we get pretty intense.
Yeah, dude.
We get after it in Moth. That's not just for fun. I mean, we're taking tabs in Moth.
Bro,
So
we
I
played
have a
all-
theory. I talked about it like on a podcast 2 or 3 years ago, but I think if you can't be a good team unless you have just the most intense like games of Mafia on the bus, because that is team chemistry. Like you got to be able to get mad at each other, you got to be able to lie to each other, but like you got to be able to celebrate together. Like once you figure it all out. So a good
Oh, yeah.
team plays the most intense Mafia games, and like I stand by that.
I would completely agree with that. And this year we've played some Mafia games that are to die for that we didn't do last year. And I think our team chemistry is a lot better this year.
yeah.
Connor
you
guys-
Johnson, any stories from the ranked TCU road dub last year? All right. That was one of the most fun weekends
Yeah.
that I've ever been a part of.
Well, you
I mean,
guys were the
great
reason
play.
they got hot. It was like right after they lost 2 out of 3 to you guys, they like went on this huge historic run and almost won the whole thing. So
yeah, I mean, we could have been in the College World Series, right? 'Cause
Yeah,
we
well,
beat
Yeah.
isn't that how it works?
That's how that
that
works,
is how
right?
it works. Yeah.
But no, yeah, we did spark them. They went on like a huge run after that. But we got down there and they were 25 at that point. They were barely ranked, and I mean, we were the outsiders from the start. We got in there, and on Thursday practice, there's no music,
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
It was dead air.
It was
It was
abysmal.
like, geez. And the breakfast at that hotel was subpar.
What?
I thought it was
Oh.
subpar. Some overcooked pancakes. Overcooked.
That's hard to do. That's hard to do.
But are you gonna rate the whole breakfast experience on
On the pancakes?
pancakes?
Absolutely.
What about
I think-
everything else? What about the eggs, the sausage?
Well, I'm not an omelet guy, so they were fluff.
Well, that's all you need to know.
I think you can always go with like I guarantee you they had the Texas waffle maker at that hotel.
No, so the hotel that they put us up at, which was really nice.
It was nice,
Really nice.
giant.
Huge rooms. It was this huge breakfast area, and they had like people who would make stuff.
Oh, okay.
So
And like any kind
whatever
of chain hotel in Texas, you get the waffle maker that's shaped like the state of Texas. Like every waffle comes out in that Texas shape.
I mean, I think that'd
Yeah.
be pretty cool.
Yeah.
They didn't have that though.
Yeah, they didn't
They
have.
had subpar pancakes.
Subpar. Connor's talking some crap to you, Kyle. He said, feels like Kyle will eat anything. First the pucks, now the cakes.
He's not wrong. Hey, it doesn't take much to please me, man. As long as it's food. I'm so serious, man. I love it. But you're just taking Jason's word for it. That burger, where was it from?
I don't even know, dude.
Something bees, I think.
I almost choked.
All right, well, that's your fault.
Hey, Kyle. Jason said that he had a couple go-to food spots in Wilmie. I want to know the best late night bar to attend because I got a couple that I'm a big fan of.
Late night bar.
Late night bar. He wants to know from you.
Oof.
Either.
Well, back in my wicked ways, especially this past summer. 22 is my spot.
22 North.
Yeah, 22 North, and then I mean, is this okay to say?
You can say whatever you want, man.
All right, so at the time I might not have been 21, and Jason knew somebody. He knew a bouncer at the Jimmy's in Jimmy's. And I remember,
dude, that was the craziest. Okay, so I'll lay the backstory here. Jimmy's is the biggest bar in Wilmington. It's on the beach. They are
it's the only bar in the world where I've just seen dogs on top of the bar, bro.
No, the dogs just hang out. It's like they have a leash that tells them to go there.
Man, it's one of the coolest bars I've ever been to in my life.
Wait. Are they like the dogs from like the workers or just people showing up to
people bring their dogs? It's bring your dog to the bar day, but it's every day.
Right.
But yeah, so that is the strictest bar when it comes to like IDs. Yeah. Like they won't even let you in if you are 21 and your ID's expired. It's like, okay, get out. And so you want to tell the story?
Yeah, and so Jason's like, I know this guy, just kind of what is it, the like confidence and what did Shafe always used to say?
Oh, something about being confident.
Yeah, something about act like you've been there.
You can't dazzle them with bullets, baffle them with bullshit.
Yeah, absolutely. But guess what? I didn't even have to baffle him with nothing because I just walked straight in. He didn't even check me. I just walked in right behind Jason. He was like, "Yeah, man, you're good." I was like, "All right."
Hey, you didn't know what you were doing. You were just walking into a restaurant. That's all.
Oh yeah, I had no clue. And I walked in, and then I walked out. And then we tried to go to Red Dogs, and they took my ID, and then I walked right back into Jimmy's with no ID.
They were like, "Oh, you've already been in here. You're good."
Oh my gosh, dude, that'll never happen again.
No, never again.
Yeah, well, it doesn't have to now. You don't need to anymore.
Yeah.
No, late night Jimmy's though is a weird experience because you get like the really hardcore EDM. No, and it shakes the room, dude.
Shakes the room, and there's so many people in there.
Dude, I hate that. When it's like elbow to elbow, I hate it now, but when it's like elbow to elbow, everybody's sweating, you can't see anything.
Sweating is the worst part. It's like their sweat transfers to you, and then yours transfers to them, and you're wearing their sweat.
Yeah, it's no fun.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't really bother me. Like I said, 22 North was kind of my thing.
Yeah.
But I mean,
huge dance floor.
I like it. I like it.
You were the big dancer.
I was the big dancer.
He was the center of attention when it came to the dance floor.
Yeah, I remember this is before I ever went down to the beach, and they were like telling me about the bars and stuff, and I think it was Carter Holges. He said, yeah, man. He's like, 22 is the place you want to go if you want to get behind something. And
That says it all right there. Yeah.
That's all you need to know.
Yeah.
Keep it short and simple. Yep.
But right outside of that, pizza place.
Excellent.
Open till 3 a.m.
Clutch.
Talk about perfect. We used to go there in between rounds. We'd go from one to the pizza place, get a couple slices, and then walk into the next one with our pizza.
That sounds
fuel up. You got to fuel up there.
It's awesome. But
gas starts running low. You got to fuel up.
I've been playing a lot of shows at a newer place closer to campus called Pantana Bob's, and that place has really picked up. They've got this huge outdoor deck.
That's cool.
Yeah, massive.
Love an outdoor.
That's awesome. They always have bands on the inside, but I like to casually get out there and kick my feet up on the deck and have a nice cold one.
I like that, man. How
Tie.
about this? I'm watching the High Point Wake Forest game. For those in the chat that don't know, there's a kid by the name of Charlie Klinger. Ben and I went up and interviewed the High Point Panthers, and his nickname, Mr. Klinger, he just flew out. His nickname is the Redneck Ichiro. You guys have any nicknames, or is anybody in that dugout of y'all's that's got a killer nickname?
Let's see.
And to add to Jack's story.
Yeah, so Carter Holges, we call him Sniper.
Okay.
Trips and falls a lot?
No. So back, obviously, most of us, I've told you guys this, most of our team's from Raleigh.
Okay.
And so growing up, we knew each other, and there was this one travel team when we were like 8 to 10 years old that they all consider themselves the Sniper Gang. And so he is stuck with that all the way through college.
The Sniper Gang.
Yeah.
But outside of that, I wouldn't say Coach Hood likes to give nicknames a lot. And we laugh at them because of how bad they are.
Yeah, they're bad.
Oh, yeah. That's the old school mentality right there.
So I wouldn't say they're cool nicknames, but they're funny.
Mm-hmm.
Cool with that.
What do you guys like to do, like, other than baseball? And, like, I guess other than music? Like, do you guys hunt, fish, go surfing? Like, what do you do?
I like to hunt when the seasons are in. Turkey hunting is my favorite, which the season just started here not that long ago. So that's on the slate.
Hey, wait, question on that. I'm not a hunter, but why is turkey season not around Thanksgiving?
So people wonder that all the time.
Okay.
And so hunting seasons all matter around mating season. So whenever those animals are mating is when you're primed to kill them, because that's when you give the mating calls. Same for ducks, same for turkey, same for deer. And they're all different seasons based on animal. But that's when they're most ample to like come to the call. And I don't know if that has anything to do with it other than they just do it around mating season because that's the easiest time or what, but it just seems to work out that way.
You guys are out there in your camo learning these poor animals when they're at their horniest is what I just heard.
You got that right.
Damn.
That's exactly right.
Tragic.
But fishing in the summer is awesome. We got cornhole boards outside.
Yeah, we do.
We step out and, play a couple intense games of cornhole.
I like that.
Yeah. Are you guys both from like small town North Carolina?
We're both from Fuquay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Fuquay,
tell us about Fuquay. I'm sure that town has some nicknames.
Oh, Fuquay.
I can't say the other one.
Can't say the other one.
Yeah.
You can just look at the word and kind of assume.
Right.
What's another? There's somebody. No, never mind.
What's there to do in Fuquay?
Honestly, there's a lot.
You can do a lot now.
The place has grown, but I mean, growing up there, it was very simple and small, and now everybody lives there.
So Raleigh, it's 30 minutes or so from Raleigh, and Raleigh's very, very quickly growing, and so it spreads out really fast. And it went from Apex and moved through Holly Springs, and now Fuquay's getting it too. But when we were kids, I mean, I still remember driving to school, and it was trees all the way to school. Mm-hmm. You drive that same road now, and you don't even see a tree.
Yeah.
So all that's kind of happening, and everything's growing fast. But there's shopping centers and all kinds of stuff around.
So about a month ago, Jack and I went on a North Carolina adventure. We went through Raleigh and Durham and all these places, Winston-Salem. But I'm pretty sure we drove through Fuquay. Is it
probably,
southeast side?
Where were you coming from?
I think we were leaving Chapel Hill. When we were coming back home, I feel like I saw an exit for it.
Yeah, you were probably driving on 40.
Yeah.
95 or something like that. And if you were driving 40, there's like 2 or 3 exits to say Fuquay Arena.
What's the closest Division I college to Fuquay?
Campbell,
yeah.
Lillington,
Bowie's Creek.
Yeah,
Bowie's Creek. Coach Hare.
every year we played Campbell the last weekend of the series, and we never made the tournament. So we were always done and done. Here's it, done.
We've got them this weekend at home.
I know. I saw. That's a big one for
series
the boys.
for us.
Bigger
it really
for them.
is.
They're on the outside looking in.
But they're a sneaky team.
Very.
You know, because they were really good last year. They know how to win baseball games, and they just haven't played well. So they're going to come to our house and be like, you know what, this top seed in the conference, we're going to take them down, and we just have to defend our home turf.
Yeah.
This.
And they usually get hot at the end of the year too. Like traditionally, like Coach Hare over there at Campbell's building a dynasty, and man, they always figure it out like right about now. So
that's why
they're
if
gonna
they
come
make
hungry.
the tournament, they're going to be a force to reckon with in the tournament if they get in.
For sure. Now the CAA is only like what, top 4 teams now or top 6? How many teams make the tournament?
6, and the first 2 get a bye.
Yeah. Yeah, the CAA is a lot of fun. It's the CAA and the Sun Belt are my 2 favorite conferences. I don't care about the SEC, ACC. Like those 2 mid-major conferences get me going.
Because it's almost anybody can beat anybody.
Yeah.
No question.
Which was like crazy.
You get your ACCs, and Clemson's almost going to wipe it.
Yeah. And I mean, the cool thing what you guys did last year, like you won the regular season, and nobody was thinking you were going to win the tournament, and then you guys go out and win the tournament. Because I didn't think you guys were going to win the tournament. I was like, man, this conference is loaded. It's a tough tournament to win, and sure enough, you guys won it. So yeah, it's impressive to win regular season and the conference tournament.
Well, we
run it back this year though. Do the same thing.
We have some expectations. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Listen, we were talking about it earlier. Ben and I, like that was when Ben and I first met. Was the CAA tournament last year? We maybe you were down there, Kyle, but Ben and I were doing a little stadium tour, and we almost got eaten by a snake in right field.
Dude, that's right.
I was there.
UNCW.
Oh, that's right. You remember? I remember. We were hitting BP.
Yes.
That was me and Jack.
Oh no, we were in the cage.
Oh,
yeah.
It was the tournament.
Right.
It was the cage, and you guys were in the pen because we were the next game.
Yes.
And everybody was like, "Yo, there's this huge snake back here."
There's a big. It almost ate Ben and I.
Dude, it literally.
7.
Jack walked this close to it.
Petrified. Never saw it.
That's right. I was so scared because I had to go pee like 10 minutes later.
Yeah, no, yeah.
But hey, dude, what I will say, when we announced it to the team, like there was a ton of guys near the bullpen. We're like, dude, there's a giant snake. Like you guys have some dogs on your team. Like 9 of them jumped out. Like, let me go grab it. Let me go get it.
Yeah, Zane Taylor.
Low key me, I was better.
Yeah, you probably were. He's the exterminator of the house.
Really?
If there's anything going on, he's the first.
I don't mind. I don't know. I don't mind grabbing.
It's not that you don't mind; it's you like it.
Yeah.
You're letting him know.
I don't. Yeah.
Don't come back.
Yeah, I would be a fan.
Noah Beanick in the chat said, "I can't believe Jack and Ben made it 1 hour before mentioning the snake story." I still have videos on my phone. You guys can probably recognize who like came out and was being crazy. It's gonna take me a little while to pull it up.
I can guarantee you it was Zane Taylor.
It was Zane.
Probably like a stockier, like 5'10" pitcher with blonde hair.
I think I have one too. I don't remember.
I'm gonna pull this thing up real fast. You'll be able to recognize immediately. I think I zoomed in on his face. Let's see. That was 2023 around May or June.
May. Yeah, last weekend of May, because June 1st was the regional.
All right, here we go. Let's see where we're at. There's no way I deleted it. I never delete videos. Where is this thing?
I gotta find it. I'm looking it up right now too.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. I got 3 videos. All right. It should zoom out.
Who is that?
That was Case.
Is that Case?
That's Case Troop.
Here.
Case.
I'll pause it right there.
With the white unis too.
Those are fire.
Good look.
You got how fire.
This guy wanted to grab it.
That's Case.
That's Case.
Is it Case?
Or is it Mason?
Wait, what? That's Murdoch.
That's Murdoch. Mason Murdoch. Who's that behind him?
Murdoch.
Let me see if I can get some more. I have 3 videos.
How do I pause?
Oh, wait, here we go.
I got one too. There you go. Who are the boys?
That's Gaither on the right.
Gaither, Brett. There's Brett right there.
Which one's Brett?
Right here on the very right.
Oh yeah, that is Brett 4-3. How about it?
Wow.
I'm gonna show the snake now. Dude, this thing was black and it was living under the turf.
He was big.
Shit.
That's just its butt.
Yeah.
But like it goes underneath the turf. It was crazy.
Kyle with the C looks fired
Almost
up.
bit Jack's ankle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
No,
scary.
I just love what is it? Wildlife.
Yeah.
I love wildlife too. Boy, that boy, yeah, that snake was thick with 3 C's, Kyle.
What's the plan tonight, boys? What are you guys up to? Playing a little PlayStation or homework? Getting that final exam done?
I might dabble in some Fortnite. Got to finish this presentation. I think I'm gonna grill some chicken tonight.
Are you?
Yeah. I think I'm gonna grill some chicken.
Yeah.
I don't know what I want to do with it. Maybe a Caesar salad.
You can do that. Caesar.
Ooh, a little chicken
Dude,
Caesar
I'm trying to
salad.
lose some weight.
No,
I'm
but
trying to lose some weight. Okay. We're trying to thin out.
So you just hit 325 on bench. I'm not too worried about thinning out.
The physique is very important to me right now.
Yeah,
It's gotta be, right? You gotta
country
fill out
music.
those
Memorial
tight
Day is
jeans
going
in
to
that
be here
music
before
video.
you know it. Memorial Day will be here before you know it. You got to be prepared at all times.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you're going the country route, you can either veer left and be like Luke Combs, or you can go hard right and look like your boy Chase Rice from a year ago, who was built like an Adonis.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna stick more to the
Chase Rice mold.
the right side. We're gonna hang on the thin and lean side.
Come on, let's go
Dude,
jelly roll.
Ben, have you ever
Come on,
seen
go
Chase?
jelly roll style.
I have seen Chase. I've seen him in concert. He came to Mercer. Like it was right as he was getting popular.
Yeah,
I went to his concert. I
2014-ish.
don't even know what he looks like.
you didn't know. Yeah, you don't know. Actually, funny story. Chase Rice. He's from North Carolina. He played football at UNC.
Yeah.
You know his favorite beach town ever?
Wilmy, baby. Gots to be.
I met him
Wilmington.
one night at Jimmy's. Actually, I met him. He's a good dude. He's just you wouldn't really recognize him when you're there because he looks
Probably
just
not.
like everyone else.
Yeah.
Is Wilmington where they shot Outer Banks, the show?
No, so it's based on Wilmington, but it's in Charleston.
Oh, I knew that. I'm an idiot.
Ben, have I never told you that story?
No, you have. I'm an idiot.
I was gonna say.
Which is so. I'll ask you this. I've been wondering this. Are the Charleston cop cars like? Is that what they actually look like?
Yeah.
Okay, 'cause that's what they look like here too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A black.
The Wilmington, like the trucks,
What are you talking
the
about?
white trucks, the police trucks.
Yeah, those are our
From Rifle Beach.
Oh.
It looks exactly like they do in Outer Banks.
You talking about just for the campus? I don't understand what you're saying.
No. I'm talking about like Riceville Beach cops, the trucks. The symbols are exactly like
Never
they look
mind.
like in Outer
I
Banks.
don't know what I thought you were talking about.
Yeah, we have those. Those are our, like those trucks are on our beaches, but like in Mount Pleasant downtown, not so much. But
I
yeah,
told him that I'm gonna be down there this summer. He's gonna come check me out.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
It's ready
bro,
to go.
Ben, I told Ben about it too. He's playing Uptown Social and Share House. My roommate in college, Josh Peters, one of my best friends, my boy Brett, is getting married like in his wedding. Dog, he's like he owns Uptown Social, so it's a super small world. It's a good time. It's crazy.
I'll come up for it.
By far the biggest bar in Charleston.
We're gonna rock the freaking house. I'll tell you that too.
Oh, dude, it's sick.
What's the date? What's the date on it? I'll put it in
June
the calendar.
14, and then I have a couple in July.
Wait,
But
June
for
14?
right now, let's focus on June
Omaha.
14 and make sure that
Bro, the kids in
Jason, I
Omaha.
hate to tell you, but I think June 14th is like super regional weekend. So
It's-
you
I think
need
it's
to
the
that's
focus
first
on.
true. It is super regional weekend, and if we are a super regional team, that's gonna have to hit the bricks.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
That's gonna kick rocks.
we're hanging.
Yep.
Wait, no. The 14th is not super regional.
It's Omaha. 14th
Yeah,
is
it's
Oh,
Omaha.
it is Omaha.
Yeah.
All right, so make your choice right now, Jason. Omaha or Uptown Social in Charleston?
So you asked me that. It's kind of funny. While I was working on all my promo stuff on Twitter this past week, Big Donkey from D1 Baseball happened to do a little thing on it, and this random account made like a funny tweet about it, and they said because there's a guy at Maryland who sings as well. His name's Sam. He's their second baseman. And so they mentioned him and I in a tweet and said that they needed to get us booked to do a pre-College World Series concert at TD Ameritrade.
Hey, I think we can actually make that happen. Let's see, you said Maryland?
Yeah, so the second baseman for Maryland is an acoustic artist. And so he and I texted about it when we saw that, because it kind of sort of blew up a little bit about trying to get that done. And I mean, think about how cool that would be, though. Like, you got two Division I guys that may or may not both make a regional and play. And then the College World Series comes around and you send out a thing that there's a ticket show on the field or outside the stadium, and Sam opens up and my band comes in and closes it out, and you get to watch two college baseball players.
That seems like a no-brainer.
Home field would definitely put that on. Home field would definitely put that on.
We just have to figure
our biggest
out
partner, Home Field, and UNC Wilmington is like one of their schools that they have, and Maryland is too. You guys come decked out in the Home Field stuff, and they put on everything. We could make this happen. We could make this happen.
You give me a Home Field T-shirt, and I'll give you a damn good show.
Have you seen? Let me share my screen real fast. I'll show you the UNCW collection. It's elite. We actually featured you guys on one of our recent podcasts. Hold on, let me share my screen.
That's the Northeastern Series win.
Yeah, the Northeastern Series win. Which I'm sorry we picked against you guys, but
which is crazy.
I'll shut us up real quick. All right, let's see. Where's UNC Wilmington? So it's all like retro throwback stuff. Can you guys see this? All right,
yeah.
Like, dude, hold on. Like, we're gonna get them to send you this shirt. I don't know about NIL stuff, but look at that.
That looks sick.
Yeah, the Seahawks one. They got some other cool ones too.
You can go ahead and tell them if they want to put on this concert, that one that you just showed me, I'll wear that
one right here.
100%. Yeah, that'll be on my person at the show. I'll wear it.
I gotta tell you, I think Home Field's gonna be stoked. You'll probably look a little bit better than the model they got wearing her.
A lot better than this guy. So maybe they'll update the model picture too.
There you go. But yeah, I was actually thinking about that, and I texted Sam about it and said, you know what, like we could actually do that. That'd be pretty cool.
And I'll on the Charleston end, I'll make sure that Uptown they'll reschedule. I've got two in July. Yeah,
and so I've worked pretty good with them. I can communicate with them pretty well. They've been really good to me. But yeah, I mean, do you think we're a College World Series team? Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah,
dude, you got like Oral Roberts made it last year. You guys are better than Oral Roberts.
Well, they also had Randy Johnson.
Yeah, I was gonna say
they had Randy Johnson. They didn't have Tanner Thatch though. I'll tell you that.
They didn't have Tanner Thatch.
Oh, and we have Tanner Thatch.
We have Tanner Thatch.
Yeah, have Tanner Thatch.
The sophomore freaking stud.
Let's see. Any other? We'll let you guys go. You have been on for an hour, which is awesome. Really appreciate it. But let me just make sure there's no more questions in the chat. People are just roasting the model right now. So, anyways, boys, go get your chicken Caesar salads all made up. Your Costco hot dogs. It was awesome. Best of luck to you, Jason. Best of luck to you, Kyle, with the C. I'll never forget that. And you guys are coming to Charleston next weekend, right?
Next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday. I'll try to make it up for that game. Jack's going to be on the call, but I just live like an hour and a half south of there. So
I'll get you in the call. We'll go 3-man booth.
3-man booth. Let's do it. But
come on up. We'll see y'all there.
Best of luck, guys. We'll see you in Omaha.
All right. It sounds good.
See you guys.
What's
up, boys? Awesome guys.
Baseball stuff.
Awesome guys. Here, look, I'm going to give the for all 19 of our live viewers, I'm going to give them a sneak peek of something. Watch this. It's the Riz Godworth.
Whoa,
What are you doing, man?
Riz God.
Just chilling, playing some spades, watching some baseball, listening to you guys chop it up.
Love that. Here, I'm going to take you off the screen in just a second once I get the scoreboard pulled up. But I know we needed a Riz God sighting, and the chat's going to love this.
Let's fucking go.
Yep.
Hey, best team in baseball.
Oh, boo.
Dude, what time is it over there in Italy?
1:30.
All right, Alex, I see your question here. I'm going to show it here. Is Louisiana officially out of hosting talk? No, not out. You got some big series coming up. You win them all. You win the Sun Belt regular season and the tournament. You're going to host. Easy.
They go to Devil's Alley this weekend. They win a series against Troy. They're back.
Yes, Louisiana's 100% out of the hosting talk.
Out?
100% out.
Definitely not.
What do you mean out?
They're not going from 53 to top 18 RPI. They have 2 quad 1 wins. It's not happening.
Dude,
have you seen their schedule though? They got a tough schedule coming up. I'm
just being honest with you. I would rather tell them the honest truth. They're not hosting.
Well, dude, let's look it up. Let's look it up right now.
If they beat Troy this weekend, you're gonna be like, yeah, they're back in it, because they'll go from 17th to like 15th in the country, and you'll be like, yeah, they're back. They're so back. Off fraud watch.
I love the Cajuns. What are you talking about, dude? I love the Cajuns.
You've already put them on fraud watch. What are they at right now? Can you guys see this? Yeah.
Perfect. I mean, I'm just being honest.
Oh my God, dude, these Warren Nolan.
Oh my God, Ben, amateur hour.
What?
So look, they got Troy. That's 47 RPI. Georgia Southern, South Alabama. They'll play. If they win 4 or 5 more. If they win 4 more games in the Sun Belt tournament, they'll be just fine.
No, dude.
If they win the
maybe, but probably not. Let's be honest.
If they win the Sun Belt, I think if Coastal or the Raging Cajuns win the Sun Belt tournament, I think they host. No doubt.
Okay, sorry guys. 98% chance that they don't host.
Yeah, it's unlikely, but
98% chance. You got a 2%.
Jesus, man, what happened to William and Mary?
I don't know, but these midweeks are no bueno.
Noel was supposed to start, couldn't start. They threw off some guy and got their ass kicked. That's what happened.
Oh my God, Mercer 11-11.
The Bears.
See, this is a nowhere a ball right here. Zach is a nowhere a ball.
Oh boy.
I kind of love. I like how we're integrating ball knower into the kind of everyday vernacular a lot.
He's a nowhere a ball.
Everybody always wants to know Avery's parlay. Wait, hold on. Let me go back here. Avery's parlay is, because Avery's a crucial part of the chat. If you're new to Club Bromaha, Avery always has a parlay. We all root for it. Campbell spread, Wake Forest moneyline, UNC spread, UVA spread, FIU moneyline. Avery, dude, I got some bad news. That UNC spread's not going to hit if they 10-run rule them. It's going to be a push. It sucks.
Probably not, Colin.
Hold on. What games do we want to list or watch?
I mean, if Tennessee, if they lose out, they're just going to be like that last year's South Carolina, where you could host, but it depends on what everybody else does. If there's just not enough hosting capable team, then maybe, yeah, but you can't lose the series to Florida and then lose that series to South Carolina and expect to host. I mean, maybe, but probably not.
We should just build our field of 64 now.
It's not a bad idea. It might be an early night out of the club for me, by the way, boys. What
happened?
I forgot that I overcommitted to help the boys down in the low country a little bit. Guys, can I actually brag on something really quick?
Of course.
I forgot that I was going to do a bunch of pencil talks with the College of Charleston Cougars, CAA member today at around 1:30, and I forgot that I committed to doing Chad Holbrook's podcast with him. He's got a podcast called Sweet Chin Music, and he quite literally just talks music the entire time. Like, I would be willing to bet he likes music maybe more than baseball. And
we should have had him on this show.
Dude, he doesn't at his house. Like, he's built a studio in his house. He's going to – dude, actually, we can get him to come on next Wednesday.
Let's do it.
We're going to go like vice versa. Like, I'll do his, he goes mine, and I kind of forgot. It's like 8:30. Anyways, I went and saw the boys today. Riz, God, you'd have eaten this stuff up. Dude, I got to just sat back and watch their arms, the bullpens, and I got to actually catch a bullpen. It was almost like baseball porn watching these guys like mix in and out of the zone. Like I watched probably 25, 30 minutes of like 4 or 5 different bullpens, and it was like so aesthetically pleasing to watch. They didn't miss a spot for about half an hour.
Who
So
you talking
you're
about?
saying Charleston pitching is good enough to take them deep in a regional?
Dude, I think they could win a regional. I think they have 4 starters to like go and win a regional, no doubt.
Love hearing that.
I know.
Let me look at my analytics here and let me give you a response here in about 36 seconds.
I know. They've got
Yo, Charleston is 6th in the country in ERA, 18th in WHIP, and 66th in walk strikeout to walk ratio.
Yeah, that'll do it. That'll play.
But the thing is that they're not striking many guys out, and their walk or K to walk ratio is average. Their WHIP is good, which means they're not giving up a lot of hits. They could be getting lucky, or they're getting a lot of weak contact. So I like that.
Rizgod, I'll tell you why you like it, and you're spot on with the points. They do this better than anyone I think I've ever seen.
They're probably getting weak contact, a lot of weak contact.
They split that plate like crazy.
Well, there you go. I mean, the guy gets a single, and you can roll a double play ball and ground ball with that kind of movement on pitching. That'll play.
Yeah, so, they're fun, man. I think the CAA gets three teams in this year. I really do.
Dude, I think 3 teams are like almost a lock, to be honest.
Right. So what if Campbell sneaks in? They win the CAA tournament. Could they get 4?
I think it'd still be 3.
Be close. Yeah. Then who gets the boot?
Yeah. Like the thing is, and we're gonna come out with another Field of 64 here tomorrow. But everybody's talking about like, oh, the bubble's so soft. There's going to be so many stolen bids this year. Like all of these leagues are super competitive. So like, I think there's going to be 5 or 6 stolen bids this year, which is going to make the bubble tight.
Yo, I'm not from Charleston. There's one spot, Red.
It's good. It's a good time. Dude, Colin, hit me up. Well, I'll show you around. We'll do it big. When I don't know if he's coming down to baseball season, we'll have to come out to a game.
Red, on your way to Mount Pleasant, or on your way to Isle of Palm.
Rizgod and I have the same hats from Reds.
Yes, I think we did that on the podcast one time.
We did. We were like 8-year-olds that showed up to like 2nd grade together wearing like the same outfit. We're like, oh, look.
Yeah. Oh man, the Astros are playing here in 30 minutes.
Ben, do we think that last night was a sign of good fortune, or was it like just a tease?
Dude, I don't know. The Astros are so confusing to me right now.
I can't believe Liberty is 7 games under 500. I can't believe it.
Yeah, dude, they're smacking Campbell right now.
Who?
I'll pull it up on the scoreboard, but where are they? Where'd they go? There it is. 7-3. Yeah, Campbell scored like 2 in the first. Yeah, 2 in the first, and then Liberty 5 spotted him bottom of the first.
With Barry Bonds' kiddo, I was curious if the boys were going to be chirping this weekend. Like, are all the like? Can you imagine a raucous college dugout with Barry Bonds' son in the opposing? That like, I feel like the chirps would be pretty strong.
Barry Bonds' son plays college baseball.
We didn't know this. You didn't know this?
No.
Campbell?
I didn't know that.
Guys, wait, really?
Barry Bonds' son plays for Campbell?
Guys.
There's no way. I would know about this.
You're joking.
Hold on. Barry Bonds is direct first-generation son, plays for Campbell. What you're saying right now.
What?
Jack.
I can't tell if he's messing with us. He might be messing with us.
Wait, are you guys? I'm sorry. Nephew.
It's like, dude.
Nephew. I thought you guys didn't. You guys have seen that though, right?
I've seen the name Peyton Bonds before. I have never even thought about Barry Bonds. I would figure it would be like a way bigger story.
So I feel like it picked up like halfway through the year when Campbell like was still ranked. He's going crazy.
we would have known about Barry Bonds' son
All right,
hitting.
it's nephew. Still related. I know I fucked up.
Peyton
It would have
Bonds,
been like
6'5", 220 pounds. Son of Bobby Bonds II. Has 3 brothers, Braxton, Trey, and Mason. Nephew of MLB's all-time home run leader, Barry Bonds. His dad was drafted by
nephew.
the San Diego Padres and played minor leagues for 11 years.
Some are willing to say that his dad's actually better than Barry. So I really didn't mess up that bad.
Yeah, Barry Bonds couldn't last 11 years in the minors.
Oh, he would have freaked out. He'd panned out. He'd have gone and worked at a
Yeah.
grocery store.
Yo, that's still cool though. That's
I know.
a family.
I know. I messed it up a little bit, but still cool.
Dude, when you said it was his son, I was like, I'm a bad college baseball person because
Nephew's crazy
that
though.
would be the biggest story of my life. Like, I love Barry Bonds. He's my favorite. Like, I'm not gonna say my favorite, but I think he's probably the best baseball player of all time.
Don't cheat on Lance Berkman now.
I know. Yeah.
Zip
I know.
money.
I would never. Would never.
Lance Berkman's your favorite of all time? Rizgat, who's your favorite?
My favorite player
easy.
of all time, Derek Jeter.
Yeah,
Oh, no way.
that's gross.
You're lying. Hold on. Get in the middle for this. I'm
I'm
moving
not
you to the
lying.
middle. Say it with your chest.
Derek Jeter is my favorite baseball player of all time.
Get him out of here.
Hey,
Kick him out.
should we piss off the chat? Are you ready? Derek Jeter plays in Kansas City.
Hey, thank you for removing me because I didn't want to be here in the first place. So best of luck to you guys.
Whatever. Dude, yeah. Derek Jeter played in Kansas City, Cleveland, Detroit. He'd be a Hall of Famer based off his numbers, but nobody would know or care about him.
Nobody. The guy that I was gonna
He
bring
was
on.
the shortstop for the greatest franchise of all time, one of the most winningest players of all time. He was a
Who
leader.
are
He
you?
was a rizzler of women. He was everything you wanted from your franchise shortstop. What are you talking about, Mr.
Everything you wanted except for more than 6 feet of range and like more than like a high school arm strength.
And then inside out swing brought to you by Hell.
No pull side power.
None.
He would be like
no
if
pull side power, but a puller of women. You have to respect that.
Listen, dude. I never got the Derek Jeter hype.
Never.
Ever. Great baseball player. Not even close to, like, there were so many better than him. So many.
Craig Biggio is my favorite player growing up. The difference between Craig Biggio and Derek Jeter is null and void. Like, there is none. Both 3,000 hits, both unbelievable, both played for their organization and franchise their entire career. But to say that Derek Jeter is like the greatest shortstop and one of the greatest players of all time is laughable.
No, he wasn't even the best shortstop on his team.
A-Rod
was better. A-Rod was better.
Retweet.
All right. Statistically speaking, sure, fine, whatever, that's fine. But that guy handled the celebrity status of New York. He handled being the starting shortstop for the greatest franchise of all time. He was a leader on this team. He never was in the media for bad things. He was just a great person, a rizzler of New York finest women. And he won championships. What more do you want? Like, the guy didn't get in trouble. He played ball, and he did what he needed to do. Goodbye.
I say good day.
Love getting him fired up.
It's the best.
What time are you going to do Coach Holbrook's podcast?
Probably leave here in like 10 minutes. I kind of forgot. I don't
It's all
even think
good.
it's really very serious. This was just like sticking our toe back in the water a little bit. We're trying to get the people back on board. The guy that I had texted Holbrook and I said I probably couldn't do it because I thought the guy that I interviewed right before this was gonna be able to come back, and he's not. So I think next Bromaha we just drop the bomb that we're gonna have this guy on.
Yeah, I'm 100% down.
Okay. You go with that? I know it was a quick one tonight. Hey, chat. Ready? Tell your friends. Tell your friends. Next Club Bromaha. Braden Montgomery. Opening the door. VIP level.
You dropped the name. I wasn't ready to drop the name, but okay.
No, I was going to do it. Those that are in the chat are ride or dies, so they deserved it.
Yeah. Yeah, friend of the pod, Braden Montgomery.
Braden Montgomery. Yeah.
All right, wait. Thomas McCutcheon's got a question, or I guess it's McCutcheon. If I'm mispronouncing it, I'm sorry. The last 2 MLB The Show games, I've been a mid-major team. Haven't picked one yet. And recommendations. If I can find good jerseys. Oh, dude, you're the best person in the world, Thomas, because I haven't played MLB The Show since like 2022. But there was always like the uniform vaults that people would design the logos and uniforms. You are doing the Lord's work, because I mean there was always Mercer baseball, 10 different logos, all the jerseys. It was awesome. But let's pick you a mid-major here, and this is how we're going to do it. All right, chat, get on board. This is going to be fun. We're going to go over here to the screen I'm sharing. We're going to go to RPI, okay? And I'm not going to be looking.
Scroll.
We're going to do this 3 times, and you get to pick which one. I'm not looking. So
this is like grocery store roulette.
This team.
Yes. Yeah. Do that one. Do that team. Yeah. No way. You can't script it. Yeah.
No. Well, I mean, I think you got to be George Mason now. Jack's alma mater. Dude, what are the odds of that?
No way.
Yikes.
That was awesome. Wait, Alex, not after tonight performance. Did George Mason lose? No way they lost tonight.
Uh-oh. Let's see what they did tonight.
Can I? Oh, God.
Wait, they whooped Georgetown today.
Nice. Yeah. Okay. Wait. I thought you meant maybe my performance. That would make more sense.
Oh.
Do you know that George Mason? No, he said, never mind, I'm tweaking. All right, that's good.
Oh, he's thinking of William and Mary. I get them mixed up too.
Yeah.
I know he's thinking of William and Mary because they're getting smacked by UNC. I mixed them up the whole season up until like a month ago.
Dude, we post these on YouTube? I'm gonna go clip that. That was the greatest.
Yeah, everything's on YouTube. Everything will be posted. That's crazy.
That was great. Hey, speaking of which, the care packages are inbound. I think we're just gonna have Dimitri's care package sent to you. By the way,
what is this care package?
When you asked for the Addy.
No, you asked for my address.
Yeah. I got a care package for you.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, for the boys. I got you.
What is it?
You'll find out. Hey, yeah, Avery, we're gonna clip that. Yo, Avery, if you want to clip it too, send it. We'll post it everywhere, gentlemen. Oh, that was awesome. Best moment ever.
I literally, it's a 1 in 305 chance. I just want to do it again one more time. Does anybody else want an MLB The Show team? Because I'll pick it right now for you.
Yeah. So is he gonna do it?
Oh, dude, I feel so bad. Austin Griffin comes in, said, "What's up, fellas? We got a game we're currently all betting on." Dude, we're actually about to get off. Jack has another podcast he's got to go do in person.
I know, I suck.
I highly recommend watching the beginning of this because we interviewed Jason Artt from UNC Wilmington for over an hour. Got his roommate Kyle on. It was a lot of fun. Up and coming superstar.
It was really just odd tonight. Club Bromaha was kind of like a sit down. It was like a stand up comedy event.
Yeah, it was fun. Yes, we got to make a trip to Hattiesburg. I love Hattiesburg. My brother went to school there. Awesome time. Jack will fall in love there too. We'll do it. Josh Depends. Club Bromaha is back, baby. Yeah, we're gonna start doing this more often. This is just so much fun. Our schedules have been rough. They've been tied pretty tight, but we found a midweek that neither one of us had anything to do. So today was the perfect day. All right, Connor wants a mid-major. All right, Connor wants a mid-major. We're gonna do our RPI shuffle. I'm not looking. I'm gonna go right. Am I on a team?
Scroll over.
Which way, left or right?
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Well, you're close. Go up or down.
Oh, wait. All right, hold on. I'm gonna go up, down.
Okay.
This one right here. This team. Who is it?
Oh my God, you almost got
Tarleton State.
nice.
All right, Connor, your team is Tarleton State. They're the Texans. Recently moved up from Division II, but they're playing well this year. Let's see. Did they win their midweek? Oh, they lost to A&M yesterday. Duh. Anybody else want a mid-major? All right, Thomas says if he can find and make a good enough Georgia Mason jersey, he'll do it and tweet it. All right, we will retweet this.
Dude, that was fucking awesome. Best moment ever.
Hey, Jack, this one's for you. It's from Daniel Firth. Check out Shakori Arts Fest for dope music. Is that in Charleston?
I don't know. What's Shakori? I'm gonna Twitter search Shakori Art Fest. Shakori.
Tarleton State is in, I think it's Tarleton, Texas. Let me look it up real fast. It's like West Texas somewhere. I don't remember where. It is in Stephenville, Texas. Out in the middle of nowhere.
Stephenville. Shakori Grassroots Festival of Music and Dance is in North Carolina.
Oh, it's in Pittsboro. Yeah,
Pittsboro.
that's where Pitt County is.
Oh,
Pitt
cool.
County Junior College.
Nice. That was so great. I feel like I'm living on one hell of a high right now. That was awesome.
Big time. Great way to end the show here.
Do one
but
more
listen,
team.
guys.
That was fun. Do it again. I want to do it again. I just want to
You want another mid-major team? Anybody else want one?
More than anything in the whole world.
All right, let's do it. All right,
If we get Mercer, I'm going to freak out.
Not looking. This team right here.
You were so close. You were so close.
Well, listen, other than Portland, Mercer was the next closest mid-major. Michigan,
oh my God.
Power 5. I love this game.
This is the best.
All right.
Hey, can we do this? Can we do this before we go? Hey, everyone in the chat name a random school and then do it again. And hopefully someone will get it.
Okay, yeah. Everybody in the chat, put one team in. There's 20 of you guys.
Yeah.
Put one team in, and let's see if I can land on it without looking.
Yeah. This is like our lottery ball. We'll finish every club in Omaha with this. This is so fun. I've never loved anything more we've ever done.
We just need to do this on repeat over and over.
I feel like chat's not freaking out enough. That was unbelievable. Alex, great pick, McNeese State. Joe, this is just like that bit, but this is way better.
Hey, the redneck Ichiro just flew out warning track opposite field.
Backside.
All right, we got McNeese, we got Northern Kentucky, ECU, Southern Miss, Kennesaw, Illinois State, ETSU, Grambling, Ball State, Western Kentucky. All right, I'm going to give 2 more minutes.
I want to pick the most ridiculous school ever. So I'm going to
say Georgetown.
Georgetown. Jordan Mason just beat the brakes off of those nerds. Pass. Avery clipped it. Go, Avery. Go.
Let's go.
That guy, pal.
Jack, what's your team?
Avery, tweet it out. I'll retweet it everywhere. And then on Instagram too, I'll if you send it to if you tweet it out, I'll clip it and then I'll tag you and post it on IG. My team, Ben. My team is gonna be the Long Island Sharks.
Let's go, baby.
Heard it here
All right, last call. Anybody else in the chat want to throw a mid-major out there? We got a bunch, so
South
I think
Dakota,
that's everybody.
West
I'm going to mix this up for 20 seconds. I'm going to watch this at bat.
Yeah.
Wake Forest, High Point.
We've got McNeese. We've got ECU, Northern Kentucky, Southern Miss, Kennesaw, Illinois State. Love the random teams. Avery's got Army. Let's go.
And if it's not a mid-major team, we run it back.
Yeah,
it's like a null and void.
What are we like? Riz got only like in Power Fives? Mid-major or die. This is so fun.
All right, here we go.
Honor with the last second Long Beach.
I'm choosing.
I'll count it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This one. Whatever team this is. Sam Houston State.
Sam Houston. Look how close Western Kentucky was.
Wait. I think we had Sam Houston State.
Did we have Sam Houston there?
Oh, never mind.
It was Northern Kentucky.
And
Southern Miss killing us.
Lee.
No, there was a Western Kentucky pick. I knew it. Good call, Austin. Almost.
Sam Houston State. Dang, dude, this is our lottery ball.
That is so fun. That's the most fun I've had in a really long time. I don't know if that's depressing. That was.
You guys want to run it back? You guys want to do one more? Let's do one more. Everybody put a different team in. Everybody type one in. I'll pick a second one. Last one, I promise. But we gotta do one more.
No, let's do it forever. My team is gonna be Lehigh. Great pick, Avery. Go with your gut.
I might be able to do this better.
All over Western.
Is this better for you guys? Hold on. I can't see the screen, but give me a second. I'm going to zoom way in.
I can feel it. You just got to close your eyes and see it a little bit. That's all. You just got to close your eyes and you just got to see it.
All right, I'm going to keep zooming in until you can just see one team at a time.
Yeah. Yes. Way. God, we're getting. Okay, good. We got Grand Canyon. We got 2 Grand Canyons, Daniel and Connor. Jacksonville State, Arkansas Pine Bluff. Josh DePenis with Troy, Seton Hall, Ball State, Cornell. Yeah, look at the jinx. Look, see, that's equally as cool. Connor and fucking Daniel both with Grand Canyon.
Grand Canyon, the exact same second. 1956-39. The exact same second.
Unbelievable. That's just as cool. Magic happening tonight at Club Bromaha. This is better than falling in love.
All right. I'm going to go with give me Utah Valley.
That's your team. I got it. The Marshall Thundering Turds. That's my pick.
All right. Here we go. I'm going to start mixing them up.
Drum roll, please.
All right. So you guys can only see one team at a time. All right. Here we go. I'm going to give it, Jack, read off all the answers, and when you're done, I'll stop.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, in the clubhouse, we've got Grand Canyon twice in a miraculous same second. Binghamton, Hawaii, Jacksonville State, Arkansas Pine Bluff, Troy, Seton Hall, Ball State, Cornell. And with our final pick of the litter, it's from our main man, Avery. It's Lehigh. Picks are in.
All right. 3, 2, 1, stop. Oh, Auburn. We got to run it back. Count to. I'll do 5 more seconds.
All right.
4,
ready? Drum roll,
3,
please.
2, 1. Nope. Arizona State. Got to do it again.
5.
Boom. Georgia Southern. Georgia Southern.
Bison Mountain. This is the best.
Oh man, dude. I could do this for 24 hours straight, Jack.
Should we do a live stream where we guess every school until we get it all the way right? Till we get all through 64? It's like putting a puzzle together.
Yes, like a 24-hour live stream. Dude, I'm down. Oh man. Anyways, I know Jack's got to run here. We appreciate everybody for listening, watching. Whether you're in it in the live chat, we love the bullpen over there. Wait, bullpen or dugout? What do we call these guys? It's been so long.
Dugout, but bullpen
Dugout?
better. Bullpen maybe better. Dugout? I don't know. It was the dugout. Don't think I forgot about you guys.
Yeah, the dugout. We appreciate everybody in the dugout. This is always fun. Next time will be a lot longer, and we'll do it either doing like a weekend or like a loaded Tuesday, and we'll get some more guests on. Jack already promised Braden Montgomery, which would be sick. But yeah, y'all go check out Jason Artt, Spotify, May 24th. His music's gonna be releasing, and next time we're gonna build an Avery parlay together too. Yeah. We're gonna let Avery build us a parlay, and we're all gonna hop on and win some money. So appreciate everybody. We'll get back to it sometime, and we'll have another podcast coming out tomorrow. So it'll be fun.